Thank you for taking time to review our Agency RTS Pathway to Success module. In our Introduction and Program Overview video, you learned about the history behind our program, the niche market focus of our company, and the many program offerings we offer. In this second module, we'll provide a detailed step-by-step walkthrough of our process, which we call Pathway to Success. Let's take a look at how we work with you throughout our process to ensure success. Once you express interest in our services, an agent champion is assigned to your agency to further describe our process and answer any questions you may have about the program. When you're ready to complete our contract, you pay just an initial $500 fee to get our recruiting process started on your behalf. The remaining balance of our fee is only due if and when you hire one of our candidates. We'll explain more when we get to that step in our process. Our Agent Matchpoint Report helps identify the specific candidate you're looking for in your agency. You may be looking for a licensed sales representative, a service representative, or a combination of both. You may have additional candidate requirements such as bilingual capabilities or an individual with specific product knowledge. There may also be personality traits and candidate characteristics you're seeking to match or supplement your existing agency team. Your Agent Champion is your dedicated resource to help identify and match the right candidate for your agency. Once you sign the agreement and pay the deposit, that's when the power of our sourcing and recruiting process is put to work for you. Our specialized staff works through a broad variety of sourcing tools and resources to find prospective candidates that may match your criteria. Our professional interviewers proactively reach out to and interview qualified prospects to verify their interest in your employment opportunity, while further vetting them as a potential match for your opening. Those that qualify are presented to your agent champion for further vetting and review. Only after candidates have made it through this extensive filtering process are they presented to you as viable candidates for consideration. From there, you'll be able to provide feedback about the candidate to your agent champion and ensure we're sourcing and presenting the type of individuals you're seeking. Once you've selected candidates to meet, your agent champion will facilitate those connections and work to understand your interviewing process so we can assist as needed with some of our proven hiring best practices. If you have continued interest in a candidate after your first interview, we'll administer a personality assessment to help you further understand the candidate prior to a second interview. Once the second interview is completed and you decide to move forward with a candidate, we work through approved service vendors to complete the background check necessary for licensing as well as an LSA agreement. From this point, most agents we work with are ready to make an offer for hire. However, you have the option to conduct additional interviews if you choose. From there, your agent champion can assist you in developing a job offer and completing the hiring process as needed. But please know that the decision to hire and the overall compensation offering is completely up to you. At the point of hire, the remaining fee balance of our contract is invoiced and becomes due. You have the option of paying the remaining balance in one lump sum or utilizing payroll deduct to pay it over the next 5 months. Once hired, your candidate is assigned a candidate administrator to help them through pre-licensing and licensing. It's important to note that the hard costs involved with pre-licensing and licensing, along with the coordination of classes and testing, are all handled by the candidate coordinator on your behalf. We work directly with your candidate throughout this process to help ensure timely and successful completion. It's also important to note that candidates are not on your payroll while becoming licensed. We work with candidates who understand the investment they're making by completing the licensing process prior to your start date. Once licensing is completed, your candidate is assigned a candidate coordinator to help them with training and onboarding essentials that they'll need to be ready for success. The start date is important as it represents the first day the candidate is officially on your payroll and triggers the 30-day replacement guarantee in the rare case that it may be needed. Though your candidate will have been continually assessed throughout the licensing and administration process, now is the time to see them in action as they complete one-on-one virtual and assisted on-the-job training. The candidate coordinator assigned to your new hire takes the lead in coaching them through this process, which frees you up and your staff to continue to focus on daily activities in your agency. We also work with you and your candidate to ensure there are daily success activities and metrics in place, such as making outbound prospecting calls, setting appointments, quoting, and in many cases, closing new business. Our most successful agents and candidates leverage the many resources and support provided throughout our Pathway to Success process while partnering with us to identify additional ways to support a successful launch of a newly hired candidate into their new role. Many of the candidates we place have career aspirations beyond the agency team member role, going on to become agent aspirant team members and eventual agents. As you can see, our proven process provides a pathway to success that helps direct and support both agents and candidates each step of the way. That's just one of the reasons team members placed through Agency RTS have a retention rate that more than triples the national average and a success rate that includes early sales production achievements and continued high-level performance. Thanks for taking the time to review our Pathway to Success video. In our next and final module, you'll learn about the value of our Level 1 basic training curriculum and what it entails. From there, you'll be prepared to have a fruitful conversation with our staff about whether our services are right for you.